Welcome! There are a number of causes when it comes to video game delays, and the pandemic affecting development in the past few years will likely continue to see some delays. Here is a roundup of all of the biggest video game delays confirmed so far so you can keep track of all the biggest release date changes. First in our list is Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is a free-to-play, reimagined, cooperative action shooter that offers an intense struggle in every session. Together with your squad, defend our home and resist the onslaught of Arc, a ruthless mechanized threat descending from space. Arc Raiders is an upcoming free-to-play co-op shooter from Embark Studios, a new studio founded by Patrick Soderlund, who was the former head of Battlefield at Electronic Arts. Arc Raiders debuted a trailer at the 2021 Game Awards, where it grabbed attention with its retro vibes and cool, space invasion plot. Teams of raiders will have to defend their home against Arc, mechanized aliens who are hell-bent on destroying the raiders' planet. The game was initially due out sometime in 2022 for PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC, but the official Arc Raiders Twitter account announced the delay in August 2022. It will be pushed to an as-yet undetermined date in 2023 so that it can reach its fullest potential. Next in our list is The Lord of the Rings, Gollum. The Lord of the Rings, Gollum is a story-driven action-adventure. Take on a perilous journey as Gollum, chasing the only thing that is precious to him. Gollum is skillful and cunning, but also torn by his split personality. One mind, two egos, you decide. The upcoming adventure that will show us Middle-earth from the perspective of Gollum has now been pushed back by a few months from its original September 1st release date. In a statement from Daedalic Entertainment in official press release, the developer explained that launch date for The Lord of the Rings, Gollum has been pushed to in order to deliver the best possible experience. No exact release date has been confirmed, with the statement only seeing it has been pushed back by a few months. While there's always the chance it could be pushed back till the end of 2023. Next in our list is Forspoken. According to director Takashi Aramaki, the Forspoken gameplay will be focused on terrain traversal speed and fluidity. Square Enix also described the game as a narrative-driven adventure. The character will exist in an open-world game format where players are able to travel anywhere at any time. Luminous Productions announced it is pushing back the release date for Forspoken a second time, with a new release date set for January 24, 2023. This news comes after it was delayed from its original launch date of May 25, 2022 to some months later on October 11, 2022. The studio confirmed the new release date in a statement on Twitter, saying that it has made the strategic decision to move the launch date after discussions with key partners. The statement went on to confirm that all game elements for Forspoken are complete, and development is now in its final polishing phase. The release date is confirmed as per the official site, which is scheduled to be released on January 24, 2023. Next in the list is Deliver Us Mars. Deliver Us Mars is an atmospheric sci-fi adventure taking you on a suspense-fueled, high-stakes mission to recover the Ark colony ships stolen by the mysterious Outward. The upcoming sci-fi adventure from Deliver Us the Moon developer Kiakunen Interactive has been pushed back into 2023. Originally slated to launch in September 2022, an official statement from the development team and publisher Frontier Foundry posted on Twitter revealed Deliver Us Mars's new launch date. It is important to us that this experience is the best it can be at launch, the post reads. With this in mind, we've collectively made the difficult decision to move the release date to 2nd of February 2023 in order to ensure that we are able to live up to that ambition. The post also confirms the release of a new trailer that will give us a fresh look at the upcoming experience. Hogwarts Legacy is an action role-playing game in which players are able to attend classes at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Locations from the Wizarding World franchise will be explorable, such as the Forbidden Forest, Diagon Alley, and Hogsmeade. Other areas as yet unseen visually in other media include the Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw common rooms. Progressing through the game will see the interior and exterior of the castle change visually to match the seasons. The upcoming open-world RPG Hogwarts Legacy has been delayed a second time, with a new release date set for February 10, 2023. Initially set to launch sometime in 2021 before being delayed to holiday 2022 window, news of the second delay came by way of a statement from developer Portkey Games on Twitter. Beginning by thanking fans around the world for their reaction to the game so far, the developer stated that creating the best possible experience for all of the Wizarding World and gaming fans is paramount to us, so we are giving the game the time it needs. In Company of Heroes 3, the players take the role of Allied forces during their invasion of Italy and Axis forces in the North African campaign. The game has features new to the series such as the tactical pause system, which allows the player to pause a battle and queue up commands to be done after the game is resumed. Company of Heroes 3 also has an improved destruction system that gives the title more granular destruction, such as individual tiles and bricks crumbling off buildings. Italian partisans are allied NPCs that can either be used on the map or be called in during battles. The story is dynamic, and the player's interactions with the game's various commanders can affect the narrative's ending. Company of Heroes 3 has officially been pushed back by a number of months into 2023. The news came by way of an official press release from Sega, which confirmed the next installment in the RTS series will be releasing on February 23, 2023. The statement detailed that the reason behind the delay is as a result of developer Relic Entertainment needing some additional time to work on overall improvement, balancing, and fine-tuning in order to ensure they'll meet player expectations and deliver the deepest tactical experience in the series yet. Skull and Bones is a tactical action game set in an open-world environment and played from a third-person perspective. Players take control of a customizable pirate captain and may choose to sail the Indian Ocean by themselves and set off on a single-player campaign, or gather up to 5 other players to ally in player versus player gameplay in disputed waters. Ubisoft has confirmed Skull and Bones has now been pushed back into 2023. The news came in an official press release, with the statement revealing that while the game development is finished at this stage, extra time will be used to further polish and balance the experience using players' feedback. The feedback comes from recent technical tests and the Insider program. The statement also confirmed an open beta for the upcoming pirate action adventure at some stage in the lead to launch. Originally set to release in November 2022, the delay now sets it a number of months later. Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League features 4 playable characters: Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, Harley Quinn, and King Shark. While it can be played solo, the game also features a 4-player cooperative multiplayer mode. When played solo, players can switch between characters at will, while the other characters are controlled by the AI. Rocksteady Studios announced Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League in August 2020. Rocksteady, the creator of the Batman Arkham franchise, was initially rumored to be working on a Superman-themed game, which they later debunked. The first trailer for the game premiered at DC Fandom on August 22, 2020. As the game is set in the Arkhamverse, plot threads established in the Batman Arkham series, including the Joker's death in Batman Arkham City and the public revelation of Batman's identity as Bruce Wayne in Batman Arkham Knight, would continue in Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League has been pushed back from its original launch window. The upcoming action shooter was initially slated to release sometime in 2022 but is now confirmed to arrive on May 23, 2023. Prior to official confirmation, a report previously surfaced that pointed towards a delay. Next in our list is The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. In addition to the vast lands of Hyrule, the latest entry in the storied Legend of Zelda series will take you up into the skies. Look forward to Link's massive adventure starting again when The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, the sequel to The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, releases on May 12, 2023. In a video from Nintendo, Legend of Zelda series producer Eiji Aonuma announced that the decision to extend the development time for The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. As such, the release date for the highly anticipated Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild sequel has now been pushed back to spring 2023. First revealed back in 2019 with a short teaser trailer revealing it was in the works, Link's Return was originally set to release sometime later this year. In order to make this game's experience something special, Aonuma said, "The entire development team is continuing to work diligently on this game, so please wait a while longer." Nightingale will cast players as a realm walker, survivors of a magical cataclysm. Players will explore a variety of dangerous realms, accessible by portals, as they search for the last bastion of humanity, the titular city of Nightingale. Realm walkers will be able to team up and cooperate with other players to gather materials and construct massive settlements and build tools and weapons to battle monsters. They'll also contend with the Fae, described as humanity's magical rivals. The new open-world PvE survival game from former BioWare head Aaron Flynn has been delayed into 2023. Originally slated to launch in early access sometime in 2022, developer Inflection Games posted a statement on Twitter confirming the delayed release with an update on early access to the first half of 2023. In the post, the developer explained that the decision to push the launch was based on two considerations, with the first being the move to upgrade the game to Unreal Engine 5. The second reason cites Inflection Games' commitment to make Nightingale the best experience possible. To achieve that, the additional time will allow the team to make key improvements, bolster content, and polish gameplay. Starfield is set in an area that extends outward from the solar system for approximately 50 light-years, called the Settled Systems. Around the year 2310, the two largest factions in the game, the United Colonies and Freestar Collective, engaged in a conflict called the Colony War. The game takes place 20 years after the war, with the major factions enjoying an uneasy peace. The player assumes the role of a customizable character who is a member of Constellation, an organization of space explorers. The game can be played in either first or third-person perspectives. Bethesda announced in a statement on Twitter that Starfield has officially been delayed from its original November release in order to deliver the best, most version. While no exact amended date was given, the studio confirmed we can expect to see the upcoming spacefaring RPG launched sometime in the first half of 2023. While we've seen some video interviews from the team behind the project about certain aspects of the game, we've yet to see much of what will be the first new IP from Bethesda Game Studios in 25 years. Next in the list is Redfall. Redfall is an open-world first-person shooter video game that features both single-player and cooperative multiplayer modes. Players can choose among 4 playable characters, each with unique backgrounds and abilities to fight against vampires as well as human enemies within the game. Alongside Starfield, Bethesda also confirmed that Redfall from Arcane Austin will be released sometime in the first half of 2023. Originally slated to launch as an Xbox exclusive in summer 2022, the publisher stated that the teams behind both Redfall and Starfield have incredible ambitions for their games, and that we want to ensure that you receive the best, most polished versions of them. Redfall comes from the same team behind Dishonored and Prey, and is set to deliver an open-world co-op FPS where you play as a team of vampire slayers who go up against powerful bloodsuckers with supernatural abilities. Star Wars: Hunters is a squad-based arena shooter. Players fight in settings inspired by Star Wars locations and set between the events of Episodes 6 and 7. The game is set to feature a diverse set of characters including a Wookiee warrior, female dark-side Force user, a bounty hunter, and an Imperial stormtrooper. The upcoming battle area game Star Wars: Hunters has officially been delayed until sometime in 2023. Originally set to arrive sometime in 2021 before being pushed to 2022 and then ultimately 2023 on Nintendo Switch, iOS, and Android with no set release date confirmed as of yet, developer Zynga confirmed the pushed launch in a statement on Twitter as "Our ambition is to create a competitive battle arena game that will entertain for years to come," the post reads. To ensure we meet the high expectations we are setting for fans globally and ourselves as developers, we have made the decision to delay the worldwide launch of Star Wars: Hunters. We understand game delays are frustrating, however our top priority is ensuring players will have the best possible experience in the arena. The heart of Cornville has never been beating so loud as it is right now. The zone is calling for stalkers who are ready to delve into the non-linear journey through a sinister open world in the Eastern European post-apocalyptic setting. Dangerous mutants and deadly anomalies will not be the only obstacles on your journey. You will feel all the griefs of a new stalker life while searching and consuming rare and valuable supplies, food, drinks, meds, alcohol, etc. Immersive survival mechanics will be enriching the gameplay on the path through the branched storyline. Near the start of January, Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl was pushed back from its initial April release date in order to fulfill the team's vision and achieve the desired state for the game. Then, following the Xbox and Bethesda showcase in June, an infographic for upcoming releases posted on Xbox's official social media channels appeared to confirm that it has now been pushed back to a 2023 launch window. This comes after news came earlier this year that development was on hold due to the Russian conflict in Ukraine. During the Xbox Game Showcase Extended, an update on Stalker 2 was shared of a development diary during the war from the team. In Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, players take control of the Na-6 and embark on a journey across the western frontier, a never-before-seen region of Pandora, and must push back the forces of the RDA, who seek to threaten it. In Ubisoft's earnings report, the studio revealed that the upcoming open-world Avatar adventure will now be releasing sometime between 2023 to 2024. Originally slated for launch sometime in 2022 before an earlier financial report indicated it would coming by March 2023 at the earliest, this latest statement confirms we'll have to wait a bit longer for Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora to arrive. Developed by the Division Studio Massive Entertainment and published by Ubisoft, we still haven't seen all that much of the adventure so far since its initial announcement. It'll be interesting to see just how it shapes up.
Thanks for watching. For more videos, subscribe to this channel and also give your feedback in comments section.